naked roll around time with his blood riders.
She finally gets the night where she doesn't have to have sex with her husband, so she wants to have sex with her brother to try... No.
Wow!
No!
Wow!
Have dinner with her brother!
I don't know. I got,
it is a Targaryen thing, but I don't think that's what
I thought maybe
doing.
she was going to make an oral argument.
Oh!
Strike that. That's not what I meant to say.
Because I'm pretty sure that's how Viserys got his horse back, was she made an oral argument to the call. Warning, the following show will spoil the hell out of George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire books and the TV show A Game of Thrones. Also, you're probably going to find a fuck ton of bad language. The explicit tag is there for a reason.
Death and boobies, 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 death and boobies. Welcome back to the Ironwood Network Book Club. I am your host, Widow Wolfsbane. With me, as always, are Lady Wyvern and Maester Ironwood. Got some song going on.
Well, to be fair, I'm the only one who's
always
here.
That's true. You
guys couldn't record without me because you have to come to my place to do it, and therefore I would still have to be here.
Yeah.
That's true. So even when you're not recording, you're still here.
Yeah.
I don't think he's never not recording. He's been in every
He did once when he had the mouth thing.
He was out for 20 minutes.
Yeah,
That's true.
I was still in the show, like, looking at you guys and being like...
Are you fucking kidding me?
Seriously?
Hey, just go back on topic. I have to edit this later. That was a fun episode, though.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, but he does that every episode.
All right, so
True.
we are here today to discuss...
Daenerys Chapter 4.
Boo.
Get over it, Maester.
Listen, Daenerys is queen.
Can you
Queen
stop?
slay.
She's Khaleesi. All right, so anyway, before we get started, want to thank our patrons?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, patrons, thank you. You guys are fantastic. Keep it up. Good work.
If you want to become a patron, enjoy free early access to the episodes, the uncut version of the episodes. I don't know if that's a bonus or not.
I don't know why you guys would want that, but whatever.
Hey, whatever.
It's out there.
Or if you want to join us and record an episode, which Ben will be joining us to record Eddard 10 coming up here real soon.
Yes, he will.
So that's exciting. Then head on over to patreon.com/ironwood and sign up for as little as $1 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We had some general news we wanted to go over today.
Well,
Lady Wyvern did.
I have another thank you that we want to do.
She still wants to thank somebody.
We're still going to be in the gracious part of things. So just so that way you guys know that we're definitely watching out on the Twitters and everything like that, I want to put a shout out to Katarina, who likes the Cowboys and Batman.
Cowboys,
Yep.
Batman, whatever. Who cares
And
about
we
Cowboys?
right? Saw that you liked our tweet about the new episode being up and everything like that, or the like of our tweet about the new episode being up. So, I mean, I'm just saying, guys, we pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We're watching. Watchers in the night.
We're stalking you guys.
We're the watchers in the night, you guys.
This is the scary part of the episode.
No, we're all part of the Night's Watch. We're watchers in the night.
We don't mean to freak you out.
Watchers on the wall.
Apparently, Widow is creepy and is stalking you guys, so just
Oh,
beware.
If anybody didn't know that, they're listening to the wrong podcast.
Yeah, so just beware.
Facebook
Caveat emptor.
Facebook stalking's a pastime of mine.
Buyer beware. Oh, that's creepy. Okay. Anyway, Lady Wyvern, you also had some news you wanted to go over.
No.
Yeah. What's today?
What's fucking Jesus fucking Christ? You just reminded us 8 times in the last half hour you wanted to go over this.
No. What was it? 34 years ago today.
Yes.
The Breakfast Club met for detention.
Hell yeah, they did. My buddy Bender. In the end of the episode. Fists in the air.
Love that movie.
I'm still stuck on Don't You Forget About Me. Still stuck on that. Just so we're all aware.
Alright, so we had an email.
We had an email from listener Ronald.
Yes.
Listener Ronald. I like it.
He's gonna read the whole email.
I'm just gonna give the highlights.
Oh, you said
So
you were gonna
Ronald was having a job interview via Skype.
Oh.
And Ronald was not aware at the time that he had left our podcast playing in the background.
Hopefully it wasn't one where I was doing the synopsis.
It was definitely one where Widow was being offensive.
Well, that's every episode.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a lot of
And we were swearing.
Which is all of them.
Talking about crude shit.
And which is
again,
most of them.
all of them.
Yeah.
And so he's not sure that he's going to get the job.
I'm just saying.
I think he might. I think he probably had them both on the same, like, tablet or whatever he was using.
I don't know.
Because if it was, like, playing on his phone in the background, they might not have heard it. But if it was playing on the same device, they're more than likely to hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, the microphone will pick
so
up.
He's not sure.
Quiet.
Ronald, we're hoping you get the job still.
I hope you get the job, Ronald. I'm sorry if I was being outrageously offensive to your interviewer.
No, she's not sorry, but I died laughing when I read this email. I laughed for a good 10 minutes straight. I was laughing to the point I couldn't
Ronald's
breathe.
pain.
But just remember, Ronald, we're laughing with you, not at you.
Yes.
She's laughing at his pain.
Oh my
Lady
God,
Wyvern is laughing at you.
I will admit, it was so funny, and I'm so sorry if we ruined your chances.
No, he did say it wasn't our fault, so that's good.
Well, it doesn't matter because it's not my
fair.
fault, because I'm not the one that makes the jokes like that.
I don't know. You're pretty offensive to short people on this show.
You really are, though. Maybe it's
That's only recently,
maybe it's because you're the shortest one here.
I am
Self-hatred. Were you a Republican?
You know what?
Oh, God.
I have gotten that insult too many times in the last 12 hours from both of you.
I know. I apologize for my half of it.
Yeah, because I proved you incorrect.
You did.
At least I say mine
You
jokingly.
absolutely did.
At least mine was joking.
Yeah, I know. I was too mad at you last night to correct you.
I don't blame you.
All right.
I don't blame you.
But yes, so
I'm gonna
Ronald,
do a
we're
slight
pulling for you.
Alcohol and vibing on that.
Oh, really?
Only slight.
That's done?
Yep.
With your conversation? Your side conversation?
No.
Okay.
Oh, please. We were talking about bowling while she sat there, so.
She was talking about bowling too, though she doesn't bowl.
I don't understand what's going on. I just kind of nodded my head and yeah.
Okay, so we're here to discuss Daenerys.
Oh my God.
4.
Get over it.
I'll do the synopsis if you want, and I won't
Who do
swear
you hate
excessively.
more, Dany or Catelyn?
Catelyn.
Or Sansa. That's.
Well, you said or Sansa, so I'm assuming you hate Sansa more, because I was not even about Sansa.
No, they're.
I don't know if Davos'
So at
fingers...
this point, you hate all female characters minus Arya.
Yeah, give me Arya, give me Marjorie,
Wait, so...
give me Cersei.
Alright, so... I can give us a real quick rundown synopsis if we want. I don't trust you to do it because you hate her.
I don't trust you to do it.
I promise you I will not make it obnoxious. I haven't done it in a while, so I'm kind of rusty, so I'm just going to run through some key points.
Rusty trombone.
Hell yeah.
How many rusty trombones did you give out last night?
I tried to give out 2. It's the same guy.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Alright, so, synopsis ensuing. We are just arriving at the gates of Vaes Dothrak.
Vaes.
Vaes. Why do I say Vaes?
I don't
Because
know.
there's no E in it.
There is an E in it. V-A-E-S.
Yeah.
But we're arriving at the gates of Vaes Dothrak. Everyone's on the Khalasar. I said it Vaes instead of Vaes.
It's Vaes.
The name is Vaes. Vaes Dothrak. You
I said Vaes the first time.
No, you
you
did
said
not.
Vaes both times.
God damn it.
Maester, why don't you do it?
So a vase, as in a vase of flowers. Is what we're getting at here.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We are at Vaes Dothrak. Okay. And everyone in the Khalasar is going on. The main guys run off ahead. They're walking through. There's lots of cool statues and stuff from all of the places that they've pillaged. Dany's walking down. Viserys is being a dick, saying that they can only steal stuff that better men have made. They keep going. They get into town. Town is a ramshackle of different huts and sheds and buildings and structures, because the Dothraki's way of building a house is they dig a fucking hole in the ground, throw some
Grass
thatch over it, or they throw some grass and thatch over it and call it a house. And so all of the actual above ground structures here are from the slaves that they've taken, and that the slaves make them based on where they are from. Then Khal Drogo decides to go up the Mother, which is the mountain that's close by that no woman is allowed to set foot on. So she has to stay behind. One of the Blood Riders comes over, who's actually one of the nicer of the 3 or 4 that he has. 3. And so he's one of the nicer ones. He's not particularly kind, but he's not rude, is how I got it from her. He tells her, listen, hang out here for the day. You're not going to see your husband for 24 hours. We're going up the mountain. You're not allowed to go have fun. They go back, or he leaves, then she's like, hey, let's invite my brother over for dinner. Dorea, go get my brother. It's fine. Everyone else, I'm taking a bath. And start making some feasting dinner, go to the market, find anything except horse meat because my brother hates horse meat. And so then he comes for dinner, he gets really pissy and jerky, and then she kicks his ass the fuck out, like a fucking beast. And then the chapter ends with her spooning her egg.
Yeah. Her and her egg.
I love the egg. And it's not the black egg this time, it's the green one.
Yeah, it's a different egg.
Flecked with gold.
Yeah, green with gold. So it's
At least she loves them all equally.
Sorta?
I mean, in the show, it's always the one egg.
Yeah.
So, in the books, it's all the eggs. They take their... She takes her loving turn. Yeah.
That's fair. Does she still love
Drogon
more after they hatch?
Well, it's like her version of a teddy bear. Some people... I mean, I still have a teddy bear at home.
Well, she probably just also feel like, I wouldn't be surprised if she just feels more of a pull towards certain eggs or the certain egg or one or the other, one over the other. Who knows?
Drogon's the dragon that she ends up binded with.
That's the black one.
Yeah, it's the black one. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure she probably loves it most.
That's the one she was holding when she goes into the fire.
I thought she was holding all of them.
Well, like, it's the one she...
Oh, is it the other two she put in the pyre and the other one she, when she walked in, she grabbed it or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
All right, then. So,
Sweet.
synopsis over.
So...
Tell me that was not actually a fantastic synopsis on my part. I only swore, like, twice.
It was good.
It was all right.
There was some details in there that could have gone not in the synopsis.
Synopsis.
Yeah. My synopsis are shot.
It's fair.
That we could discuss it later, but that's all right.
Listen, I got a couple details in, but it didn't take 20 minutes with 8,000 obscenities.
It's true. I didn't hear a single fuck your face in there.
I did not hear a single.
I said fuck once, but it was not a fuck your face.
That's true.
I have grown as a person, you guys.
As she grabs her boobs.
Yep.
I didn't grab my boobs.
I have grown as a person.
Your hands are right in front of them, so if you get the right angle, it looks like you're holding your boobs.
That's where you talk with your hands when you're Italian.
Yeah.
Except you're not.
She's Puerto Rican Italian.
I'm Puerto Rican Italian. And German and Polish. So I can invade myself. It's fine.
She loves to invade herself.
Yep. Masturbation jokes. Wait, what about the distant relative? Where am I getting that from? Can women get a distant relative?
I guess you just have to be, like, rubbing the clit.
Okay.
If it exists.
If it exists. It's true. You'd be surprised how many men don't know it exists.
That. Maester, do you have anything you want to say to get it done and over with?
He wants to make this migraine I've caused go away.
So Vaes Dothrak.
Yes.
This is like a pretty cool place.
Yes.
Vaes Dothrak does seem like a really cool place.
I really wish that they had the street with all the monuments and everything in the show. I would have loved to seen some of these
they showed a couple,
statues.
But it was mostly on one side, I think.
Oh yeah, because it was all they had budget for. But I would love to see, like, these monuments, like the ones from the Shadowlands. And how the hell did they get to the Shadowlands? Like,
I'm
they don't
assuming
travel.
by horse.
Well, yeah, because they don't. I'm fucking done.
Sorry, I do.
No, like when they have to.
No, we can't.
I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong.
I was gonna say, when they have to go over water to get there, or no?
They'll go over water. They just won't go over they won't go over water that their horses can't drink.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
I think from the thing that there's just like a couple like really big rivers or something.
Yeah, there's rivers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like going across the Mississippi.
I was thinking it was like on a different
continent. No.
Yeah.
No, it's like crossing like.
It's like
the Mississippi or the Amazon.
It's like Eurasia.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like a mountain range there and shit, but there's ways around that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But I really wish I could have seen.
Those would be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe even like there was the guy that did the Lord of the Rings calendar and stuff, and he did like his own renditions of like the art and whatever. Maybe someone should do that with this scene itself.
Maybe somebody should read the fucking World of Ice and Fire book.
Oh, they're in there?
Are there pictures of it, though?
Just saying, maybe somebody who thinks that somebody's using some artwork for it should maybe take a look at that.
I should take a look at that.
Do you have
I don't know about it. You have it?
I have the Kindle version.
What was that?
Is this not pictures?
Oh, no, I never ended up buying that, did I?
No.
Okay.
So World of Ice and Fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Westeros Encyclopedia.
So I love the nicknames they came up with for Viserys.
Oh my god.
King.
The Swordfoot King.
And the Swordfoot King.
Yeah.
And he doesn't realize how much of an insult it was for him to ride in the cart.
Yes. And he refused to let Ser Jorah tell him that he was actually being insulted.
Yeah.
Yes.
To just let
She's
him.
like, no, save his
dignity.
Yeah.
He has no dignity.
He has no dignity. And then she had to do a lot of, pillow talk to convince.
Pillow talk.
Yeah, to convince her husband to let
him ride a horse.
Or in this case, pillow begging.
Ride a horse at the front with them.
Yeah.
Instead of anywhere but not the front.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took a lot.
She had to put the JJ to work.
I'm surprised, though, he didn't realize that riding in the cart when the call asked him, do you want to ride in the cart? I know, but I'm surprised after getting into the cart that it wasn't, maybe it was. They didn't really mention if it was or was not obvious to him that they were all women, children, sickly, eunuchs.
And women going into labor.
Yeah, and women giving birth, because they can't walk. Like, they physically can't walk during a contraction.
Well,
he probably didn't even realize it because he's probably stuck in his little fucking 1 foot world.
Yeah.
That only exists in the 1 foot around him.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's too concerned.
And he probably sat at the far back watching the back of the counselor, so you don't have to pay attention to any of the other people.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. He's like sitting on the back of the carriage on the Oregon Trail watching all these people follow him.
It's too bad he didn't die of dysentery.
Yes, I was just thinking that.
Too bad he didn't die of dysentery.
Yep. Seriously. Or get picked off by a coyote.
Well, no, he was
pretty sure that was an option.
I'm pretty sure he was in the middle, so they wouldn't come near him. But they don't have coyotes; they have shadow cats. But even that, maybe not in their lands.
Yes, I don't think they have shadow cats.
Who knows? But I've never heard of a coyote in Westeros either. I haven't either. So
just
that's
wolves.
Fair. Just wolves.
Yeah.
Well, I would imagine there had to be like a slightly smaller version.
There's probably little,
like a raccoon.
Well, yeah. There's like dire wolves and there's wolves.
Forest foxes and.
That's fair.
A little smaller version.
Yeah, but if they have a fox, they have to have. I would think that they would have a coyote. I don't know. Beside the point. Anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I told you I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to be better about this.
Yeah, it's not even really beside the point. It's like way off to the side of the point.
Like far off left field. Like so far past left field that it's on the other side of the river or next to the mountain.
Left out, yeah.
Yeah. So, but the conversation we were having earlier, the nicknames that he has, like Khal Raymar.
Yeah.
Those enforce my understanding that Khal and Khaleesi are the equivalent of king and queen in common tongue.
They are. Khal is king.
Yeah.
I know. So she's Queen Daenerys. She doesn't like it.
Khaleesi.
I know. She doesn't like being called queen.
Because she's with her people. These are her people now.
Yeah.
So she is a Khaleesi, not a queen.
But she is still a queen, too. If she were in a... No.
Yes, we get it. It means queen. We understand what you're saying.
I don't understand why
But she is Khaleesi, because that's the Dothraki word.
I know, but I don't understand why she... No. I know. I don't understand why she in the show wants to correct people.
Because she's a Khaleesi.
Because she's a Dothraki. She's not a Westerner.
It's like if you go to like India, the queen, fine, yes, that's what she is, but she will tell you she's an empress. Because that's their word for it. That's what they use.
Okay.
Or like
that's what I needed.
Or like a king in the Middle East is an emir.
Okay.
That's their word for it. They want to use their word.
Okay. See, that's what I needed. Like, that's why I was just like...
Look beyond your white privilege.
I'm trying. That's why I need I need the whitest guy in America to open that up for me. Apparently.
That for you. 20 minutes later.
Yep. Yes.
So I think we were having this fight before we
started. She is a Khaleesi. And she's determined that people will call her Khaleesi because that's their word.
Yes, and she wants to
And she wants to be part of...
She is part of their culture.
I know, but she wants to maintain
she's got the braids culture. And she dresses like a horse lord slut and...
It's true. She did get the braids.
Yeah. And...
She didn't get braids because she hasn't...
She got married. That's a victory, I would think.
They don't wear braids, though.
I think she has braids. Oh, no, later on when she's actually the Khaleesi and Khal Drogo's dead. But anyway.
Oh, I was like, because the show she already has braids.
It just reminds me of where Viserys says that he's not going to braid his hair.
Yeah. He said, do you want me to, do you want to braid my hair?
Do you want to braid my hair? And she's like, you haven't earned any braids.
Yeah. You have no right to a braid. You've earned no victories.
Yes.
And then he gets all, offended that he hasn't earned any victories because...
No, he gets all offended because his sister...
Backtalked him. He was surprised that he backtalked him. And then on top of that, she told him, you haven't won any victories. You're a fucking loser.
Yeah, you are a pussy-ass piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not false.
So we're just going all over this chapter, huh?
I guess so.
Well, I mean, only, 2 things happen, so...
Yeah.
It's kind of a very filler chapter.
It kind of is just letting us know what's going on because
a quick check-in with Dany so we all remember she's alive because apparently we're supposed to care.
Oh, get over it. We do because without the Targaryens, half the battle wouldn't even be happening.
There's a better Targaryen later on.
Well, we're not there yet.
We'll get to him later.
But
give me Fagon over Dany any day.
Just because he has a penis? Oh, she's also an orphan child who's being forced to be queen and doesn't know.
Khaleesi.
Who's Fagon again?
Khaleesi.
It wasn't me this time.
I wasn't thinking I was thinking over in Westeros. I was not thinking in whatever. But this chapter is a lot of Viserys just witching and moaning.
Yes, it is. A lot of...
Because he hasn't gotten his...
He hasn't gotten his army yet. His 10,000.
Yeah.
His 10,000 screamers.
Yeah.
Well, I do like what Ser Jorah says about it.
Sorry. I thought it was a sex joke.
Of course you did.
Well, I'm going to keep talking so you forget.
No, it can wait. It can wait.
The horse lords are no traitors. Viserys thinks he sold you and now he wants his price. Yet Khal Drogo would say he had you as a gift. He will give Viserys a gift in return in his own time.
Yeah, you don't ask for a gift.
Yeah, no. And Viserys is all butthurt over the fact he hasn't been given his gift back yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll get his crown soon enough.
He's such a fucking child. It really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Viserys more than Dany. So.
But you don't hate Dany. I mean, you don't.
Well, no, I don't, but, he hates Dany so much. And I'm like, how can you hate Dany when there's someone else in the chapter who's worse than Dany?
It's
not that I hate her as a person.
You just hate her chapters.
Yeah. It's just not that compelling to me.
Okay.
That's fair.
It's as compelling as a Sansa chapter to me.
I think they're more compelling than a Sansa chapter. Because I like the dragon side more
than I
like the...
I would rather have...
What?!
The draggy sex joke? I didn't forget about it.
No, we're good. Thank you.
No, are you sure?
Yeah,
we're just going to keep talking.
I'm going to post it on the Twitter for people who want to know.
We're just going to move right past that because we don't fucking care.
I'm telling you, it's a good one, though.
Doesn't matter.
And it tells you how bad Viserys is.
Nope, we're going to move right on.
So, Dany decides she's gonna have Viserys over for dinner while
because Khal Drogo was gonna go climb the mountain.
Yep. So
he's gonna go have some naked roll around time with his blood riders.
She finally gets the night where she doesn't have to have sex with her husband, so she wants to have sex with her brother to try. No.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Have dinner with her brother.
I don't know.
It is a Targaryen thing, but I don't think that's what
I thought maybe
doing.
she was gonna make an oral argument.
Oh.
Strike that. That's not what I meant to say.
Because I'm pretty sure that's how Viserys got his horse back, was she made an oral argument to the call.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
She probably did make an oral argument to the call.
She invites her brother for dinner to apologize because she feels bad for the way he's been treated. I think she should have just left it and not invited him over to dinner because he's a cunt and he deserves what he got.
Oh, yeah. So she got goat.
Yeah.
And all sorts of cool fruits.
Yep. And she had clothes made for him fit for a king.
Yep.
Yeah, that her and her ladies made.
It was like Dothraki style, but made out of good garment.
Yeah,
good fabrics. With dragons painted on it for him and everything.
Yeah, and she, Eerie, and Jiqui made, they made them for him, specifically to his size.
Because she thinks that if he dresses like a respectable person, but also like the Dothraki at the same time, that they will then respect him.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
No.
Even
She
if
is still a child.
But she's trying.
Yeah, she's trying.
She's trying, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he's her older brother. She's still trying. She hasn't quite gotten to the...
and she wants to stay on his good side.
Yeah, she doesn't hate him quite as much as Jorah
should.
does.
Yeah.
Which she knows
Jorah just has
how
open
much
disdain at this
how
point.
much open disdain Jorah has for Viserys at this point.
Yeah. Which is funny because if he's trying to keep a low profile so he can be welcomed back into the into Westeros, he's doing a really bad job of it.
I'm trying to remember if Jorah said something in this chapter that I thought was absolutely hilarious. No, but like one of the things that he said about Viserys was just hilarious.
Oh. Was it about he thought that someone else other than Viserys could conquer the Seven Kingdoms?
I know what it is. Where she goes, if he had 10,000 Dothraki screamers, could he conquer Westeros?
Yes.
And Jorah goes, no. If your brother had 10,000 brooms, he couldn't sweep out a horse stall.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That was it. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, this is beautiful. 10,000 brooms and he couldn't even clean a horse stall or a stable.
It's so true, too.
Like, yeah.
That's
oh my god. Because he would probably be sitting there trying to do some Mickey Mouse shit.
Yeah.
Like trying to get them to clean themselves because he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought when I was reading it.
Oh my
the
god.
mops coming out of the bucket and dancing across
straight
the
up
floor.
Fantasia.
Yep.
Yes. Dancing up and down the stairs.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that was exactly my thought.
Yeah, he'd be sitting there, I am the dragon, sweep the stable! And they would all just be like laying there against the wall. Like,
Some doing a little quiver before they die.
yeah, they would die. No.
The force is not with this one.
No.
Oh, and Jorah also has pretty open disdain for one Lord Eddard Stark.
Yes.
Yes, he does. He does say that he basically spits the name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like physically spits the name.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, and we also have, I highlighted this here, and we did make a slight mention of this too, the foreshadowing of Viserys' crown.
How?
Because
he
in
just
here,
says he wants a crown.
Yeah.
He's always saying he wants a fucking crown.
No, here, because it's Dany saying he will go as soon as he has his 10,000. My lord husband promised a golden crown.
Well, that's
her lord husband did promise a golden crown,
and
that's exactly what he gets.
Does indeed give him a golden crown in the TV show.
I hope he better get one here because
he doesn't get one in the book.
I'm not going to say whether or not he gets one in the book.
He does. You'd already told me he does. You spoiled that for me. Spoiler.
No, I didn't.
Pretty sure you did.
No, I said in the TV show he gets a golden crown. And we'll have to find out if he gets a golden crown in the
books. Better
books.
get a golden crown in the book.
See, if he does get one in the book, I'll be surprised because when something happens in the book that happens in the show, he says it happened in the show and it happened the same way in the book. But if it didn't happen the same way, he's like, oh, I guess we'll have to see.
Listen, maybe he gets a crown of silver. Who knows? He's trying to downplay him as a king.
Maybe.
Platinum crown.
Ugh. Not even a platinum crown. That's more expensive than gold. He wants a silver crown. Maybe bronze. Third place.
Maybe like steel, like Rob's crown.
Ooh, then he could be part of the Ironborn.
No.
The North. The King of Winter. The King of Winter wears an iron crown.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of the Iron Price or whatever. And if he had an iron crown, he could have the Iron Price.
And in the Iron Islands, they wear the Driftwood crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
Whatever.
They don't care.
I think it's kind of cool.
I don't know.
Driftwood crown. I think it's kind of neat.
I mean, it's a neat idea, but
it's like Jesus.
It's not like
Eddie Joe Schmo can have a Driftwood crown.
At least it's not going to rot away.
I think it's kind of cool.
We can agree to disagree on that.
I think it's a cool crown. Driftwood crown. I like it.
Yeah.
Maybe they should make it out of the black stone. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be a lot better.
It'd
be a lot harder to come by.
It'd be heavy.
An oily black stone crown. It wouldn't be any heavier than a gold crown.
Yeah, I say it would be. And it'd be a lot more. It would be a lot harder to come by. Like any random peasant can find some driftwood and stick it together with some pieces of fucking seaweed and make a goddamn crown out of it.
That's what the kids do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what good is what's his face's seaweed crown or driftwood crown when
seaweed crown.
when like the peasant kid who doesn't even have a mom or whose mom is a whore and doesn't have a dad can go to the beach and make one himself too and be like, I'm the king of the Iron Islands.
Isn't that how you become king of the Iron Islands?
Apparently. I missed the boot on this one.
That should be the cold open.
We'll see what comes up. All right, so Dany has invited Viserys over
for dinner.
She
has invited him. She has not.
However, when Dorea
relays the message. First of all, she sends Dorea because Dorea's white.
Yep.
And Viserys treats her better than he treats her two Dothraki slaves.
Yes.
Well, in the TV show, he fucked her.
In the book,
that's right.
No, in the book, he slept with her before Illyrio gave them to her.
That's right. Yeah. Yes, they both sampled her.
Yes, and she's very good.
Very good. And so he comes back storming into Dany's tent.
Yep.
Has her by the arm or the hair or something, and it's she's got bruises on her from where he had beat the crap out of her already. Yeah.
And he's like, I should have sent her head back because she told me that you commanded me, and nobody commands the dragon.
And she goes, this is a misunderstanding. Dorea, what the fuck did you say? She goes, well, I said that you commanded that he join you for dinner. And she's like, no, Viserys, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad. She misspoke.
Right, which you can understand Dorea's thing because Dany's the Khaleesi.
Yeah.
And when Khaleesi says is a command.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't say no to the Khaleesi.
Exactly.
Nobody says no to the Khaleesi.
Except Viserys tries.
It's like every tweet that comes out of the president is a presidential decree or something.
Just don't remind me of that.
I know.
Khaleesi says come to dinner.
Yes.
You come to dinner.
You say what time?
Like, you don't say no.
It's like Beast from Beauty and the Beast. I told you to come to dinner!
I'm not hungry!
Then you'll starve!
We had to drop a Disney reference.
Always!
We did, always.
Okay, always.
Well, actually, this is the second one. Fantasia's Disney.
Yeah, it's true. It is.
Yeah. Bam!
So, Viserys is angry.
Oh, he's pissed.
Ooh, the dragon's boiling.
He is not a fan of the new clothes. At all.
No, yeah, his rags.
It's an insult. Because the shit he's wearing now that's sweaty and torn and tattered, that's more noble than the stuff she has had.
So
his clothing's disgusting.
Yeah, so he smells it. It smells of horse. Shall I use it as a horse blanket?
That even smells of horse. Smells of horse shit. He's like, it smells like horse manure. Like, everything smells like horse manure. You're in a Khalasar of 40,000 horses.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, and next you'll want to braid my hair.
Oh, God.
And she's like, you don't deserve to have your hair braided because you're a little douche baby.
Pretty much.
Won no victories.
You're the beggar king. Beggar kings don't get braids.
He's not even a douchebag. He's a douche baby.
While it was probably the wrong thing to say, I love that she had the balls to say it.
Yes.
Because she knows he can't do shit anymore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's finally growing up and standing up for herself.
Which...
Well, then she has 40,000 people who will sooner kill him.
Yeah. I was saying... I'm surprised in the book, the book versus TV show, quick second, is that he hits her in the show. Like, in the show, he, backhands her against the ground, and she gets up and she takes the belt from him and flashes him across the face with it.
Yeah.
And tells her the next time you raise a hand to me is the last time you will have hands.
Yep.
And I'm actually, I like that part of the show better because it shows so much more how...
much she's grown.
Yeah, how much she's grown and how much less of his shit she's gonna take.
Yeah.
And,
I agree.
Yeah, and the book wasn't bad. I mean, she still didn't take his shit, but she was still a lot more like, no, please don't be mad. I mean, I'm not gonna take your shit, but I still don't want you to be mad at me, brah.
Yeah.
But she did hit him in the face with the belt.
Yes, which is good.
So, she drew blood.
Yeah, but she didn't say my favorite line.
Yeah.
I love that line. The next time you raise a hand to me is the last time you will have hands. I love that line.
Yeah.
Especially the way that Emilia Clarke says it.
Maybe it comes later.
I fucking hope so. That would make my reading experience for that 5 minutes.
Complete?
Yeah.
Okay.
For that 5 minutes until I keep going and then someone dies and then I'm dying inside again.
No, but I do like that she threatened to have him killed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is the bring around. Like, she doesn't threaten to cut his hands off, but she does threaten to fucking take his life away. So
I don't think he realizes how quickly he's running out of friends.
Yeah, and that
he never had friends, and he doesn't care that he never had friends.
Oh, there's
he just worries. The only thing he cares about is having control over his sister, and he's losing that control.
Yeah.
And he knows
Well, that's what I mean by friends, is people that are people that are loyal to him.
There was never anybody.
Right, but he didn't know that. He always assumed that Illyrio was loyal to him, that Jorah was loyal to him, that Dany is loyal to him.
Yeah, he still probably assumes Jorah's loyal to him.
I think he does too.
Probably okay with it for a while.
He'll figure it out, though.
Yeah, I say at this point, he probably still thinks that Jorah is his knight and that he has a knight.
And Jorah's
Which, I mean, technically he does, because Jorah's still sworn to him.
Except that Jorah's already switched sides.
Yeah, Jorah's already basically like Dany's first Kingsguard.
Yeah, Jorah's like, I'm a badass fucking knight, and I earn the respect of a call of all people.
Yeah.
And your brother's gonna get himself into some shit, and I'm just gonna hands off. I'm gonna back the head fuck up. Yeah, he's gonna middle finger he's gonna turn around middle finger and walk away.
I'm not gonna fight the fucking call to save your brother's life. Not gonna happen.
Because I'm sure he's probably sworn to the call too. To be in the Khalasar, do you think? Maybe?
No, he's there because Dany and Viserys are there.
No, I know, but he's been in and out with this
he said that I don't think
he's
sworn to them. I think he befriended the call and his blood riders, is the way he described it.
Well,
he rode with them into battle and stuff.
Okay, and they were impressed with him.
They were impressed with him. They call him Jorah the Andal.
Yeah.
Even though he's a first man instead of an Andal, but they call him Jorah the Andal.
Because he's a white guy.
Well, of course.
He's a white guy from Westeros.
Listen, to them, all white guys look alike.
That's just so weird.
It's super racist, but we're all white, so it's fine. We all look alike.
I don't think you and I look alike.
We don't.
No.
We don't.
No, you've got your white side, I've got my white side.
It's mostly that our tits are completely different sizes.
It has nothing to do with the size of our tits.
Okay.
Nothing.
Tangent about boobs.
So, he leaves, she cries, grabs her egg, tells her servants to eat all the fancy food because she's not hungry anymore.
Yeah. We vaguely skipped the part way before that Drogo was going up to the mountains for...
We mentioned it 3 times!
Naked bouncy roll around time with his blood riders.
What are they doing up there?
They're going to make a sacrifice to the mother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, for good omen for war or whatever?
For getting him there
journey.
safely.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Alright.
Yep.
Alright, let's move past that.
And women aren't allowed on the mountain. And there are some rules to Vaes Dothrak.
Oh,
No man can carry weapons, except for apparently the slaves, because they take the weapons from the men.
Well, they take them and put them somewhere.
Right, they put them somewhere. So the only people who can have weapons in Vaes Dothrak are slaves.
Which sounds kind of backwards.
Because they're the ones who know where they are. Because they're the ones who take them from the soldiers and put them away. Just saying,
maybe it's
the only armed people in the whole city are the slaves.
Maybe
a specific set of slaves. Maybe they're just a specific set of slaves.
I'm just saying.
They're
the only people.
Maybe they're the cause unsullied.
They're the people who have the weapons.
That's weird.
In the city.
I didn't think of that.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Because it's not like there's a building they can lock all these things into.
No, but they could they're supposed to hide them because the soldiers are not supposed to be able to go get them. Like they have to
So there are weapons there. They just don't know where they are.
How do they know whose weapons are whose when they go get them back?
I'm sure you can tell the calls. I'm sure the call and the Blood Rider and the soldiers know their own weapons.
Yeah.
But if they're not allowed to go get them or go with the people to go get them, how do they know?
They'll have the servants
remember,
bring them
slaves came up and took the weapons from that. I bet you the slaves remember, because it's their slaves.
Yeah, their slaves will.
Remember they said that their slaves had ridden ahead and prepared the sleeping spaces for them.
Because if the slaves rioted or what's the word, mutinied, they'd probably still die because they don't know how to use the weapons.
And then here's my following that slight mutiny idea. What happens if a different Khalasar comes, and when they leave, he's like, "Hey, Drogo's got a better bow than me. Go steal that shit because he's still out there and he can't do anything about it right now."
I don't think it would happen.
No, because once you enter the gates, there's no feud.
But they're leaving the gates.
Right, but you can't, because the gates, in order for them to do that, they'd have to be within the gates to get the weapons.
Okay.
And plus, you can't do that. That's against the law.
Khal Drogo would fucking run him down.
Yeah, he would. I'm not saying he would. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if some guy tried to pull a fast one.
But they won't because it's within the gates.
Yeah, they put all their feuds aside when they come. So they're remember they had the line where they mentioned that even Khalasars that were at war with each other, when they were in the city, would have meat and mead together
because they're all from the same herd or something.
So it's like Christmas during World War I. right?
Yes.
Yeah, where everyone's sitting in trenches with, like, enemies and
the Germans and
playing soccer.
What was it? Germans and Americans? They got
Germans
up
and French.
French. They came up.
And Americans, all on the front line.
Yeah.
Oh, Tannenbaum. Yes.
They were sitting there having their Christmas. And
then they played soccer in no man's land. And,
Yep.
Okay.
And then once Christmas was over, they went back to their sides and
started shooting each other again. Yep. Bloody conflict.
You surprised I know about that?
I am kind of impressed. You know that story, yes. Did I make you listen to Dan Carnes' hardcore history on that one? Okay.
That's like one of the few things I remember from high school.
Okay.
And then I did watch a movie about it.
All Quiet on the Western Front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
See, I read the book. I like the book.
I like the book too.
Read the book, learned about it, watched the movie.
Yep.
Rock on.
And of course, my favorite character in the book dies.
Well,
my favorite characters always die.
It's a book about war, so yeah.
I know, but all of my favorite characters always die. Which means Dany should die.
I completely agree with that.
I just put that out there. I thought that'd make you happy. I always pick a character that dies, and I pick Dany.
I completely agree that she should die.
So there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're there, and so she's kicking What's-His-Face the fuck out, and then she's clutching her egg, like you said before.
Well, we were still talking about the rules.
Oh.
Well, that was the rules. I think we covered it.
What are the rules for where the crones live?
Well, that's Vaes Dothrak.
No, like their
Dosh
building.
Koshin, or Dosh Colleen?
Dosh Colleen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dosh
no
Colleen.
men are allowed in the building.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Except the calls, I think, directly, because the calls go in there to consult them.
Yes.
Because they're the wives of calls. So
the wives of former calls.
Of former calls, yeah.
Of dead
widows.
calls. Yeah, they're the widows.
Yeah, they're all widows.
So I think calls are allowed to go in there to consult them.
Yes.
But that's about it.
Yeah, they're like the what is it? The oracles at Delphi. Mm-hmm. Is what I'm reminded of.
Yeah.
When I think of them, the oracles
Only
at
they're
Delphi.
just not weird and blind.
Right. Well, because they're not living over like a natural gas deposit that's leaking out fumes.
Yeah,
I mean that's fair. That's fair.
I do not understand why they lock up the widows, though. Like, as soon as your husband dies, you're locked up for the rest of your
otherwise they might go around and bang other men, and you can't have that because the call's still alive. I mean, like riding
the
up
call,
in
the call
the
spirit's
stars.
still around.
You can't cheat on...
You can't cheat on the call spirit. Oh, no one told that to Dany.
Yeah.
Well, they tried telling her that. She burned them fuckers down.
Well, in the TV show she did.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We'll see if she does it in the book, because we haven't gotten that far in the book yet.
I hope she does, because that was a badass movie.
It was a badass scene.
Even in the book, everyone always complains about how she's always lusting over Dario.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, no one told her she wasn't allowed to do that.
They did tell her. She didn't listen.
Oh.
Yeah, she knew full well that she was supposed to go to Vaes Dothrak
and live there
and live with the Dosh Colleen.
But because she's like 15,
chose not
16, she didn't want to.
Yeah, she chose not to.
Okay.
Yeah, she made the choice not to.
All right, well, then that's on her.
Yep, exactly. So, then she sits on her egg like a hen.
She doesn't sit on her egg.
She kind of. She puts her pregnant belly on it.
She's laying in the fetal position.
I'm sorry. I mean, yes, and trying to hatch it because she's weird.
She's brooding.
But this also got my other thing. So we had talked about in the last Dany chapter when she had the dream about the black dragon, and that we were considering that she was taking like direct strength from Drogon in the egg itself.
Yeah.
And we had discussed that, and I feel like this chapter, the end of this chapter, verifies that.
That she's doing it again?
Yeah, that she's doing that with all three of the eggs.
Well, because they comfort her. It's like their blankie.
No, I know, but not even that. Like, that she is physically, magically manifesting strength and bravery from the dragons themselves through the egg. Because she thinks they're stone, but they're not.
So she's, what's the word?
Warging, kind of. But
No.
But she's
warging specifically with wolves.
Yeah, but I don't know what the word is.
No, I don't think she's
wolves.
warging. I just think it's that motivational shit where they make you imagine.
I don't think it is, because
all this good stuff happening to you and good stuff will.
Because Maester said it himself that she wasn't starting to get. It was after every single dream she had. After the eggs came into her life,
I think
she started having the dragon.
I think the dreams and the increased abilities are Drogon connecting with her mentally. Like the three-eyed crow does to Bran in his dreams.
Yeah. Because
because this isn't the black egg. This is a different egg.
Well, that's fine, but she's just holding the egg. But it's always the same dragon in the dreams.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's
dragon
always
in the
the big black one.
But that doesn't mean she can't pull strength from all three of them. Like when the.
Well, I don't think she doesn't connect mentally with the other two.
I mean, she doesn't have to connect mentally with them to be able to draw strength from them.
But yes, she would. She would have to. I think it's only Drogon that she connects to, right? Because the way I think of it is skin changing with a dragon is like skin changing with a wolf for a warg, right? So a regular skin changer will skin change anything and will skin change like 100 different things in its lifetime.
Yeah.
But a warg only skin changes or is supposed to only skin change one wolf forever. They're like a married pair.
Oh, so I didn't know that. I didn't know it was that specific.
I think that dragons is much the same way.
He says supposed
so instead of a warg, it's a dwarg?
No. He says it's supposed to, but Bran breaks the cardinal rule a few times.
Bran breaks all the... well, he's broken 2 of the 3 cardinal rules so far.
And didn't even know it.
And doesn't even know it. 3 abominations. There's 3 abominations for...
He's not supposed to be able to warg in a Hodor, right?
For a skin changer.
Well, no.
Or you're not supposed to skin change in a Hodor.
You're not supposed to skin change into humans.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to eat as your animal.
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to have sex with another animal as your animal.
So...
Whoa.
Those are the 3 abominations.
But... Whoa. In the books, he hasn't done any of those, so he hasn't broken any rules yet.
Books,
he didn't do the third one in the show either.
I know that.
Not yet. He's going to commit all 3 of them. There's a reason that there's 3 abominations and that Bran's committed 2 of them.
What?
There's 3 abominations.
So is that considered a form of zoophilia or bestiality or whatever the fuck you want to call it?
Whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But
whatever it is, it's a rule.
Be working into your wolf and then banging lady wolves?
That's essentially what it is, yeah. And he's committed 2, right? So he's skin changed a person.
In the
He's skin changed Hodor.
So far.
Yeah.
And he has eaten as Summer.
Yeah, because Summer was hunting and...
Right. So he's committed 2 out of the 3 abominations.
If he was working into his wolf, don't they have control? Do they have control over the animals at all when they skin change or work?
Yes, but the relationship with a human and the wolf, because of how powerful wolves are, the dire wolves, is that the wolf also then has, it's like a mind meld. Vulcan mind, where the path goes both ways.
So why didn't Bran ever be like, hey, Summer, bring some of that shit over here?
Because he didn't realize he could, probably.
Because to him, he's doing it when he's dreaming.
Oh.
That's why he has wolf dreams.
Okay.
And Dany has dragon dreams.
Well, because the one, who was it?
So I think that Dany's dragon dreams are her skin changing.
Yeah.
With the not yet born Drogon.
Which still to be also confirms too, because she put in there sometimes just being close to them made her feel stronger, braver, as if somehow she was drawing strength from the stone dragons locked inside.
Yeah.
So that to me just confirms that's George confirming that those dreams that she has and that just the physical connection that she has to the eggs is her. That's why she's drawing strength.
I think it's just from Drogon. Because I think she's only connecting to one.
Yeah.
And it's Drogon, obviously, because that's her dragon.
Yeah.
But yes, she's drawing strength from Drogon. Just like Bran draws strength from Summer.
Yeah.
Just like Jon draws strength from Ghost during their wolf dreams. Mm-hmm. So I think I think that warging is like the parallel to what Dany does with Drogon, skin changing the dragon.
Does that make her a drag queen?
Oh my god.
A Draglisi? I don't know.
Maybe. A Draglisi? I like that even better! Oh my god, she's a Draglisi! So, instead of warging, she Draglisis.
No. No, that just sounds wrong.
That's why it's amazing.
But yeah, I think that the relationship between Dany and Drogon is essentially the same as it is between Jon and Ghost, or Bran and Summer.
And Drogon's not even born yet.
Right.
I also would like to bring some minor attention to the fact that, the last chapter, we're done, guys. The last paragraph, where she's, laying there on the floor and she's got the dragon egg against her stomach, that the child in her stomach starts moving. Mm-hmm. And that she feels that the 2 of them are reaching out brother to brother, blood to blood.
Well, and it is the dragon she's carrying.
Right? Yeah, well, yeah. And her child is the blood of the dragon, because she's the blood of the dragon. Yeah. So...
Well, didn't she say that
She says it to her child too. She says, "You are the dragon."
Yeah.
So, and that's exactly what she says. The true dragon, like not her brother, not her. It ends
up looking like a dragon when it's born.
When she miscarries.
Maybe it's because she's putting this dragon egg too close to her stomach while it's in womb.
When she miscarries.
Maybe it's legit a dragon.
I mean, it could be.
I don't know. She didn't get to see it.
No, she didn't.
She didn't, but they said that it was covered in scales.
What it looks like.
Like a dragon.
Yeah. And like wingy thingies.
Yeah.
It was deformed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably just a normal fetus that.
Yeah. But
they
said it
normal
looked like
fetuses normal fetuses at various stages look completely different than humans.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I don't think any of them look like a dragon.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Was
webbed. Their fingers, human babies' fingers are webbed at certain stages of development.
Anyway.
But I like that she's equating that the dragon, like, even though this is not Drogon, that she's equating, it's still one of the dragons, and she thinks that like her child and this dragon are.
Well, maybe that's supposed to be her. Maybe that's supposed to be her son's dragon to ride.
Maybe. I mean, it could be. Maybe the dragon's trying to connect to this baby.
But I guess we'll never know.
We probably never know.
Well, now we're not gonna. Well, soon we're not gonna.
Yeah.
So how far along is she in her pregnancy now if the baby's moving?
I don't know, because it probably took a month to get to Vaes Dothrak, I would assume. Yeah.
So she's got to be like 5 months now?
I assume 5 or 6 months in.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't know. You'd have to ask pregnant people how soon it is that they start feeling things kick inside them. I don't know. But
I guess I'll have to ask our sister.
Yeah, from my understanding, it varies. There's like a 1 to 4, like a month variation of when it starts for different people.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
Right.
I think, is that everything?
That's the end of Dany.
I think that's everything, yeah.
You made it through.
I survived. I survived another Dany chapter.
Yay! You made it through. I'm proud of you.
All right.
You have so much disdain for these women.
Not all of them.
I said women. Arya's a girl.
I like Cersei.
She's a cunt.
That's fine. You may not like her as a person. I don't like her as a person, but she's a phenomenal character.
All right.
And I feel super bad for Lena Headey, who every time she goes to, like, cons and stuff, everyone's like, oh my god, I love your character, oh my god, I love your character. Your character's a bitch, I don't want your autograph, and then go to the next person.
But that means she's just doing it right.
But the thing is that she knows that, so she takes it that way. Like, when she actually put out there in an interview, she goes, when people hate me when they see me, it's because I know that I did my job flawlessly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And it's true. Yep. And I would say that to her, though. Like, I'd be the person, I'd be like, listen, Cersei, bitch, you flawless.
Well, that's like Joffrey. That was his first acting gig. The person who played
that wasn't
Joffrey.
his first one.
Well, his first big role.
That's his first big role.
And everyone hated him so much.
And he retired.
Yeah, because he doesn't think he'll be able to get any more work.
Yeah, and I don't blame him because they're like, oh my god, it's that fucking asshole.
I mean, like, he might be right because remember you and Rhea who played the bastard Bolton there, what's his name?
Yeah,
Ramsay
Bolton.
went on to play Hitler.
Yes.
Game of Thrones.
Yes. Oh my god, he did. So here's the thing though, is that, and I saw like a bajillion memes about this, about why people hated, I never know the guy's name, but like everyone hated the guy that played Joffrey. They hate him the same way that they hate Lena Headey.
Yeah.
And it's because they played their characters so well. But Ian Rowan did the same thing, and everyone loves him. They're like, oh my god, you play such a fantastic psychopath. Yeah. I love you. And it's just like...
It's weird.
Like, how is it this one specific person, it's fine that he, like, mutilated people and killed people, but this other two people do it, and you guys fucking hate their people for it. Because
he did it to a character that the crowd hated, right?
That's true.
They hated Theon because of what he did to the Starks.
That's true. He did do
Whereas what Joffrey and Cersei did was to the Starks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. You know, that's a fair point.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, shout out to all three of them because fantastic people.
It's amazing
Go ahead.
It's amazing the actors, you see what they do. Like, once you play a really good bad guy, you can't see them playing a good guy anymore.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
They get some of these actors.
Well, not even just a bad guy, just they play a certain character.
Yeah.
And it's hard to see him as anything else.
Well, some of these people that I've seen, like, play really bad characters, when I see them playing a good guy, I'm like, that's not you. I can't watch this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, I go to watch, like, Love Actually, and I'm sorry, but I can't see motherfucking Rick Grimes standing there at the end of the movie
with
his fucking flashcards and shit. Like, it doesn't work.
And then he's sitting there with like
I'm waiting for him to whip out his fucking, I'm waiting for him to whip out his python, his cold python, and be like, fuck you, bitch!
Yeah, I know. And he's just sitting there though, and he's like all shy and scared and stuff like that. And you're just waiting for like that crazy moment where he's just like, fuck it.
Yeah. Like I've tried to watch like. Kiefer Sutherland, for instance, is a big example of this for me. When it was on TV, I was a huge 24 fan.
Yeah.
And so, like, I had like a good 11-year block of Kiefer Sutherland as Jack Bauer.
Yes.
And then he went on to try to make that TV show called Touched afterwards, which was just completely different. Like, he was a completely different character. And I just couldn't watch it because it just, that's not Kiefer Sutherland to me. It's not Jack Bauer.
I have that with Alan Rickman because of the Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
I have watched at least 20 of his movies before Harry Potter had come out. I had seen Dogma, I had seen Love Actually, I had seen so many of his movies before Harry Potter. But he is always still Snape.
See, to me, he's always Hans.
Yes.
Yeah. Hans Gruber. Yeah, Hans Gruber.
Because I grew up on Die Hard. So he's always, even as he was playing Snape, to me, he was always Hans.
Yeah, see, and I grew up watching Die Hard too, because it's a Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
and my dad and I would watch it every Christmas. But he's still Snape to me. I go back and I watch that movie. To me too. Yeah, I go back and I watch that, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Snape is Hans Gruber.
Yeah,
nope, to me it's always he's Hans first and foremost.
I can't remember the name of the actor, but every time I see him now, I'm like, oh look, it's Floop from Spy Kids.
Yes, the guy that played Glitch in Tin Man. Yeah, and your sister pointed that out to me, and I'm like, what? Like that blew my mind. Yep. She goes, yeah, it's what's his face, and I'm like, what? And she goes, Floop. Floop's Glooblies or whatever. And I'm like,
Floop's Fooglies, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, what? I'm like, that motherfucker was in Spy Kids. She goes,
he's in Burlesque,
she goes,
too.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's the guy that eats the banana.
Yeah.
Or has the banana in his lap when the chick eats it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. So, yeah.
All right.
Listen, send us some information.
Let's bring it in and shut it down.
Well, I was going to have them send us things like that of their nature.
Let's shut it down.
So they can share with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hashtag us or whatever.
Hashtag IceAndFirePod.
Yes.
Is our hashtag on Instagram and the Twitters and even Facebook, because you can hashtag on Facebook too.
Hashtag IceAndFirePod.
Yep.
Excellent.
That's us.
Tell us the actor or actresses that you can't watch in a different role because they're just always that one character to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. We want to know. We want to have you.
For me, it's Kiefer.
Yeah.
I've got a couple other ones too, like Michael Chiklis from The Shield. Will always be Detective Vic Mackey, and he went and did like this show where he was like this like upstanding family funny dad guy, and I'm like, can't fucking watch it. It just doesn't work. No. He's fucking Vic Mackey from The Shield.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Big stone guy. Nope. Vic Mackey from The Shield.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Always will be.
Benedict Cumberbatch always going to be Sherlock to me.
Always Sherlock to everybody.
Even though he's Doctor Strange, he's Smaug. He's always going to be he's always going to be. Sherlock.
I've literally only ever seen him as Smaug and as the guy in Star Trek.
Yeah, and he's the guy.
That's all I've ever seen. I haven't watched Sherlock, so
Sherlock's fantastic. You'll like it.
I don't watch a lot of TV, so I haven't seen it.
Doesn't watch current TV.
That's true.
Fair.
Unless it's Ellen's Game of Games.
Ellen's Game of Games or Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. There you go.
Yep. That's pretty much it. Or a Yankees game.
Yeah. Priorities.
Sports.
All right. So I feel like that about does it. You guys can hit us up on the Twitter accounts.
Well, hold on.
What?
We haven't shut it down. We haven't named the chapter. We haven't said the next chapter.
We're not doing any of that today.
Your fucking tits down.
You realize we still do have to record one more after this.
Yes, we
do.
Okay.
That's why I was closing the chapter down preemptively.
Yeah,
she really wants to leave. She doesn't want to hang out with us.
So our next chapter is Brand 5.
Brand 5.
Yep.
The Incident in the Woods.
Ooh. Our good friend, Osha comes.
Yes.
Yep.
Meet our friend Osha.
Yep. Not our friend in the beginning.
Not our friend in the beginning, no.
No.
Theon's there, so good times.
Dickoff. Yep. Dickoff's there.
Well, he's not Dickoff yet. He's still Theon.
He's still, for now.
And so that'll be fun. I'm actually looking forward to it. I like that chapter. It's a good chapter.
It was actually a good chapter.
Yep. We need to come up with a title for this Daenerys chapter.
I was thinking of it being Horse Rags because of the way Viserys responded to her present. That's all I thought was Horse Rags. Holy horse rags or something like that.
Holy horse rags?
Holy horse rags.
No.
Because they're in the holy city.
I kind of want to go with Draglisi.
Oh my god.
I love yes. Oh my,
Hashtag Draglisi.
Draglisi.
Go for it.
Yeah, I say
unanimous.
Yeah.
Draglisi.
Draglisi. I love it. Also, you can now hashtag Draglisi, and that's just going to be a thing that I'm going to just tag for no reason.
I think from now on, her name is Draglisi, just like from now on, Jamie's name is Aslan Targaryen. Yeah.
Which I did put that up in our last chapter.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, when Aslan I shared Targaryen. It, I put in there that we met our friend Aslan Targaryen.
You guys are so weird. You're coming up with all these nicknames. I'm not going to be able to keep straight.
So yeah,
I'll make you a cheat sheet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Dany from now on is going to have to be called Draglisi.
I think so. Maybe that'll be one of our shirts. It'll have like the equivocations of names. Jaime Lannister equals Aslan Targaryen.
That's just too
Daenerys Stormborn equals Draglisi.
No, that's just
Eddard equals Eddard.
Eddard. Eddard. Mr. Tumnus and Eddard walk through the woods.
Yes. That's how I feel about it.
Nope.
All right, so now we can close down?
So now we can close it down.
Okay.
So you can reach me on the Twitters at Maester Ironwood.
I'm on the Twitters at Widow Wolfsbane.
And I am at Lady_Wyvern.
Underscore, yes.
We have
Don't
the
forget
Instagram.
The underscores.
Yeah, her
the Instagram.
Yeah,
I do the Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I'm in it.
Okay.
It's a little late.
We're on the Facebooks.
Yeah. We are in the Facebooks.
Facebook.com/the Ironwood Network.
Yes.
Or just search for Ironwood Network.
Yeah.
Same thing on YouTube. Just search for Ironwood Network.
Ironwood Network.
If you're listening to us on iTunes, it's under IceAndFirePod.
Well, if you're listening to us on iTunes, you already know how to find it. Because
that's
you're listening
true.
to it on iTunes already.
That's true. If you want to tell someone else how to find it on iTunes, though, what do they do? I don't know.
Ironwood Network or Game of Thrones Book Club.
Okay.
That's right. I was trying to find it on my friend's phone, and it was under ASOIF.
Yes, ASOIAF. ESWAF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ESWAF Book Club. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say the Instagram actual handle. So the Instagram handle is IW or...
Yeah, it's an annoying
IW
handle.
Network
We really
Book
need
Club.
to change it because it's an annoying handle.
Okay, I can change it. I can change it.
Okay.
So we're going to change it, and we'll update you next time.
Like at Ice and Fire Pod.
I could probably just make it Ice and Fire Pod.
It should be IceAndFirePod.
That's probably what it should be.
Okay.
Well, because we didn't have that before you came up with the Instagram.
Or you can go to our website.
IceAndFirePod.com.
IceAndFirePod.com, which has everything.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, just make it consistent across the board.
That's the idea.
That's the idea. So if I can make it it will be Ice and Fire Pod, but it might have.
We will update you. We will update you
out.
when it actually is updated.
Yeah, we'll give you the rundown.
Yep. So until next time.
Until next time.
Enjoy reading the books, whatever. Goodbye.
Enjoy listening
Have
to
a
us
good
ramble.
night, guys.
Bye.